Um, I'm just gonna let that load. Once that loads, we'll jump back in. We're playing Crimson Desert. That's still the aim of the game tonight. As long as everything runs smoothly. It seems to be loading. It said it did in the background, but nothing was actually coming through. So, no idea. There we go. We actually have it going working this time. So that's fantastic. That's a big plus. We've got visuals. I just need to make sure that this now logs in, which whatever. Done. Fantastic. We might have to do separates, but it is what it is. We will see if that works or not. It shouldn't need multiple, but who knows? Who knows? It might. It might need some kind of multiple. However, at current, everything seems to be working fine. So we're already in a better place than we were earlier. I'll leave that over there in case something decides not to work. Let's not touch shit. Let's go back to playing the game, doing what we were enjoying, and hopefully, just hopefully, everything's going to run nicely. And we're not going to have a problem. I know that they're going to be shitty at me because I just reset everything. They typically don't like that, these platforms, because they're like, double dipping. You didn't get enough interaction, so no, that's not what happened, and nothing decided to want it to load. So we just needed to do a bit of a quick intermission. I want the Caddo to be so much faster. I feel like the dog is faster in-game, which doesn't make sense. It does, but it just picks up shit faster. Whereas the cat, for whatever reason, just takes a little bit of time to get it all. Not a problem, but I would just like it to be a bit more consistent, you know? Just a little bit. I'm just gonna make sure everything's working. I know that the app is now cranky with me and is wondering what the hell happened. What the hell happened was the fact that everything shut itself and nothing wanted to work. I don't really know what to tell you, Mr. App, but something decided it was just not happening, yeah? Alright. Well, I think we're good now. Everything seems pretty stable. Everything seems to be running somewhat smoothly. And yeah, we'll just monitor it. We'll see how we're going. It definitely wasn't the computer side of things. I just think that something wasn't running right. Bear, how we doing? Welcome on in. Awesome. So I can get rid of that screen because that's working. Let's just make sure these two work, and if those two work, then we're good, and I can close everything and just have one screen open. Do we need more copper while we're over here? We probably do. Matthew, welcome on in. Definitely, probably, no, screw it, I can't be bothered. We're on a mission to go and see the witch. What am I playing? I'm playing Crimson Desert. It is a pretty new game out on the market. It's phenomenal. It got a lot of hate to start with, but the devs have done absolutely amazing to fix the problems that the community was having, and by far it's phenomenal. Also, you get a cat and a dog that you can have follow you around. You can have up to 30 of them, and they wear little armor and pick up all of the shit off the ground, so you don't even have to yourself. So that alone is why the game is so worth it. So this is my cat. Friggin' smart little boy. Going around picking shit up, thank you. I have noticed that the cat, unfortunately, isn't as quick at picking shit up as the dog. That might just be like my personal view on it. I'm a cat person, so I'm not hating on the cat. It's just I've noticed that the cats get a little bit distracted, which is kind of probably more realistic of a cat. It's like, nah, I'll pick shit up when I really feel like it. Otherwise, you can do some work too. Don't be It's very much a bit of a cross between Skyrim, Elden Ring. People keep comparing it to Red Dead Redemption, but what am I playing? Welcome on through, Stacy Flower. I'm playing Crimson Desert. Yeah, a lot of people are comparing it to Red Dead Redemption. Look, fair. I didn't really play much of Red Dead. I played Undead Nightmare, and it gave me trauma, so I never continued to play it. But I guess, like, with how good of a game it was, it definitely hits the nostalgia feel for people. For me, it hits the nostalgia feel of Skyrim. I have a cat. Yes, I have my amazing cat. Where is my cat right now? Come here, catto. So you get a little cat, you get a little dog. Actually, to be honest, you pick up a stray cat or a stray dog. You feed it and give it love, and then you can have up to 30, and they live in your camp. And then you can give them little, where even is it? It's hiding in the bush. You can give it little armor, and then you can pick it up and you can pat it, and it gives it loves. There's loafy cats, so they're the fat cats. And then there is, like kittens and stuff as well. So it is phenomenal. I thought that was Assassin's Creed at first. It is very, very similar. Like, the controls are a little bit clunky. They're fixing a lot of them. And it definitely gives Assassin's Creed vibes. It's by a new developer to this kind of style of game as well, so they've done phenomenal to create something like this as their first entry into an open world fantasy style. Very, very similar style, but at the same time couldn't be further off. The map is ginormous. Like, it is insane. For you guys over there on a vertical view, I'll slowly go like around it, but everything that you can see, you can go to. It's huge. I've barely ticked off half of the map so far. It's so hard to describe, but anything you see, you can go to. All of those cities, all of those buildings, you can enter. Like, this game is ginormous. It's freaking fantastic. It's designed for mouse and key. Sorry, it's designed for controller. Mouse and key is kind of just the port into it. It does have some controls, and some people have created some better loadouts for your keyboard and stuff, just a bit more user friendly.
How many more do we need?
Not too many. Only 3 more.
Why are we busting asses for those bleed fuckers anyways? Oh, what a load of shite.
Anand's got a plan to sort them. We just wait, then scoop up the spoils.
Hold on. We've got ourselves a nosy rat.
Thank you very much for the hearts over there. Sorry, I did not see that come through. And like the amount of stuff that you can do in this game is crazy. So this is like a blinding ability. You can use it in battle to blind your enemies, but then you can use it to burn down bushes, so that way you can get through them without getting prickled. But then you can chuck meat on the ground and cook the meat with it, rather than having to go to a conventional cooking pot, to make your life easier in every way, shape, or form. So really, really cool features. They put a lot of thought and time into the game. Pretty much any idea that was put to them, they're like, done. You want jetpacks in there? Let's put jetpacks in there. Ow! Excuse me? What the fridge? There's a book over here. Let's get the book. Knowledge is always good. Is it inside the building or is it outside the building? It's inside the building. Well, we're just gonna climb the building, considering we're gonna get stabbed the moment we touch the ground. Are they everywhere? Is it everywhere that I walk I'm gonna get attacked? Yep, it's everywhere. Can I not climb the build. Just go in the door. David, 100% the game is worth it. The amount of work that the devs have done since the game has come out alone has made the game worth it. But with how big it is and what, like, just in general, with how big the game actually is, 100%. Even if they hadn't done all of the quality of life updates and stuff, it was still a phenomenal game on day one. Definitely a few tweaks and things needed to be, like, fixed for the game. But in general, it's such a smooth game. Controllers, a little bit clunky once you get used to them. No complaints. No, it's 100% worth the money. I have put 60 something hours into the game and I'm still in the first town. And not from like lack of things to do, but from like building my camp and getting my character ready for fights and buying, well, not buying, but like going out and they're gonna snap on my feet, aren't they? Finding better gear so that way I look drippy, because it's essentially like an Elden Ring game where you can go straight away and grab the armor that you want, but you still have to traverse the map insanely to get anywhere close to some of the cool shit, and then you still got to do boss fights along the way, so you're trying to do bosses at like a level 1 character just to look drippy, which definitely isn't ideal, but
Please, don't do this.
you're fine, I saved you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's getting tangy, goddamn.
I was waiting
I got
for
some
you to come.
pre-workout keeping me awake. It is 10 past 3 in the
Both
morning here,
courage and the
so
wisdom
definitely need
lead you to
some
do
kind
what is
of
right.
hit to keep me going.
You are welcome to visit my abode.
What the hell?
May wisdom guide your path.
Why did she make that sound like creepy? Sounds cool. After KDD2, I don't know what. I could not find a game that I like. This will have to do. Honestly, I haven't, 100% my own opinion, but I have not found a game that has had me hooked like this has in easily the last 10 years. Outside of a first-person shooter where I get the dopamine of beating other people. Take that out of the equation. Like I've picked up Avatar, Frontier, I've picked up, shit, I could go through the list of my Steam and PlayStation 5 and be like, yeah, I've bought all of these games or played all of these games. Nothing has hooked me as much as this has. Yeah. I can't fault it. There's some small things where I'm like, shit, it would have been really cool if they added in elves. We've got orcs, we've got goblins, we've got like these in-between giant kind of species, but they didn't add elves, and that's my complaint. I'm like, where are my elves? I want elves. However, the devs have already said that, or the CEO, sorry, has already said from Probabis that they're not looking at doing paid DLC. At the moment, the plan will be free DLC, because they want to keep the value of the game growing by the value that they're putting in, which means that people will continue to buy it, which means they get new people in, and that means that people are playing it more. So if that's the case, the game is going just to continue organically growing, which no game currently does that. Even Monster Hunters is like, yep, keep paying. Fairy, how we doing? What? It's messing with you that much? That's bizarre, Fairy. You can't chat in mod view. Look, maybe it's something to do with my Twitch. I've barely used it. Oh god, that I'm gonna get attacked. I've barely used it, so maybe it's like taking away my privileges. There are still people around here. Are they down on the ground? They are down on the ground. I followed link from Discord. I don't have chat. If I click on the channel on the left, I do. That's so bizarre. That is so weird. You too, David. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, that's bizarre. But welcome. How has the storms been over there? You have clearly come out of it with some kind of electricity if you've jumped on into the chat today. Nothing in here. I guess I could grab some flowers and shit if I'd got them. Maybe make some more Palmer pills. I got bodied by a boss earlier. It, like, wrecked my supplies. Absolutely churned down my supplies. So I need to start building those back up again. We got power that night. There are other people that still don't have power. Oi, that sucky. Hey, we got a color. I will take the red dye. Thank you very much. Red dye. Cool, let's use that one. I accidentally sold a yellow dye, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get that back again. Somehow you can get a dye person at your house and then you can start to farm all the different colors, so I'm gonna have to do that because I accidentally sold one of mine, not realizing. I thought I was like, oh, I'm gonna need a color for each piece of my armor, so I may as well hawk it off. Yeah, no, I actively should have kept that and just used it. My bad. Fairy Mama Llama with a streak in there with the additional 350 clover points. Thank you very much. Most things now, I've got one singular screen for a fairy after you gave me that advice to go looking for something that did it. So I found one. I don't know if it includes all of the notifications and stuff, so I've got to figure that part out next. But at the moment, most of my chats all appear in one screen, so massive help there. Mind you, I still have multiple open just to be safe, but everything does appear in one screen now. And the black and white app has let me back in their live program, so that way I can actively stream there and get pushed via their software rather than be used as a tester to make sure that I'm not some sleazeball out there doing shit that's against their terms of services. So that is fantastic. I'm gonna make it through the 14 days without breaching their terms of service, and then we'll be good. I'm gonna stream a couple of times, so that's the next step. Yeah, actively going alright. Thank you for letting me know I'll behave. You're fine, you're fine. Take the red. Hey, can I pick all of these? Look at my cat, fairy. How freaking drippy is my cat? Come here. You can't name the animals yet. That is a problem. Like, why give us such cool things and not allow us to name them? What is that? What is that? I've got the drippiest of cats right here. Actually, there's a drippier outfit, and I definitely, probably, when I get my Lofi fat black cat, I'll put it in the super drippy fit. But for now, drippiest cat. We're off to see a witch. Ooh.
Kindness springs from wisdom.
Smash.
And wisdom weaves new bonds.
Let me take your recipe. Honey tea. The food in this game is crazy. There's so many recipes to create different stuff. And it gives you like different effects, all of them. 2 honey, 2 water. in water for 30 minutes. Enjoy warm winter warmth. Like, that gives me what? More stamina? My stamina is filled when I need it. So, in midst of my battle, drop down some warm tea.
I've
And then
long awaited the
stamina
thread
is
that
back.
would lead you here.
Can continue going.
As you know, we witches are wielders of arcane power. It is our duty to keep balance between this world
There's so much
and the abyss.
unresolved pre-workout in this.
But of late, forces have risen to suppress our power.
It's bright blue
The
and you can
centuries
like
that
see
anchor our
the shimmering
magic
of
and
how much
uphold
pre-workout
order.
is not
They seek to
dissolved
seize
in
them
it.
and drown them in darkness.
I hadn't washed my
we ask
friggin'
that you help
shakers
restore the fallen sanctuaries
because
and restore order.
degenerate. And
All right.
now I have, met my consequences of not doing the dishes. Very white. Very. There's not too much in there. There's like that much, but to do a drown over really, really not dissolved pre-workout, that's cruel and unusual torture. Witches across the continent harness this powers, study the Abyss workshop, visit them and unlock the sockets for Abyss gear embedded in your equipment. Ah, you miss me a minute. I do. What game is this? PUBG New State. This is Crimson Desert, my friend. Welcome on in. For the lols. Definitely for the lols. Alright, let's get this down so that way I'm pumping. Oh, that was foul. Oh, thank you very much for the roses. Oh, that was...
Wander at your leisure.
What do you have to buy? Let's have a look there first. Gear blueprint. Gear blueprint for vigor, vitality, composure, engraved earrings. Oh shit. I can just buy Abyss artifacts on her. How regularly do these reset? That is so good. I've got plenty of money to spare now that I have my investments rolling through on the bank. I just gotta buy them. I'm buying all of those.
Very well.
That's so expensive.
Is it
for one,
to your
though.
liking?
Let's buy this. Let's just buy all the blueprints. I'm
Wise
gonna need
choice.
them, so we may as well just spend the money. Steve, welcome on in. Fairy, that was a lot. I'm gonna be buzzing.
Wander at your leisure.
Now,
See what
how do
calls
I
to you.
actually use this?
Wander at your leisure.
Extract.
See what calls
So I can pull off and destroy items on the phone, making dill dip. Dill dip? Actually, I haven't been the biggest fan of like pickles and dill and that kind of stuff for my life. Now, I slap with it. It's like your taste buds change over time. They definitely do. The person that said that is not lying. So I can destroy this sword, get the wind slash, and then put it on something else. Which I could put it on this guy. That is so cool. There is a weapon a little bit later that is basically, I know you guys over there on the TikToks and stuff can't see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna have to create a scene so it moves across so you guys can see when I'm actively in a merchant's thing.
Welcome. I hope you
But-
found what you sought.
There is craft. What can I craft in the massive cauldron? Am I just cooking stuff? There's essentially I'm just cooking shit. Oh, I craft elixirs? I can craft dye? Can I craft the bright yellow dye that I solved? I can. Awesome. So we'll sort that out later. We've now solved the problem of our missing dye. What was I saying? Yes, there's basically an Itachi boss that you have to verse, and it's just crows on crack. Apparently everyone's GPU shits itself when you go to verse this boss, so I'm very excited to put my computer to the test. I bought a lovely brand new computer pretty much just to play this game. So I want to see if I've got my money's worth or not. And if it's going to actively be a problem or not. I really don't reckon it will be. I think we're pretty good. But I still want to try it. I want to test it. Plus, if I can then take the crows, because you get the weapon off of it, if I can take the crows that fly around and just annihilate much like the weapon that I already have and put them on the same weapon, then I can have crows and orbs just spamming, which gives me extra attacks consistently. That would be so cool. I've got a problem where the lovely black and white app is not updating everything as quickly as I need it to. For whatever reason, it's having problems tonight. I did just get back into its live program, so maybe it's just shitty with me that I'm not using its own software. But I don't want to do that. I want to use my software so I can have a look however the hell I want it to look. Thank you very much for the heart over there as well. I appreciate it. Is this a waterfall that I can actually go into? No, that's a tiny little waterfall. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Not even worth looking at. Hey, there we go. And now I've got that working. Awesome. So now everything is working all on the same one screen. That's a big plus. We're in a good spot now. Cool. Hopefully everything continues working. We're just gonna roll with it. Is that a cave down there? Do you reckon that's a cave, or you reckon that's just a weird rock formation? I reckon it's a weird rock formation. However, it very well could be a cave. I am going to say it's a rock formation, and we're not going to go and have a look. Okay, I might have solved the problem to everything that was going wrong. Yeah, weird rock formation. Now, where are we off to? We've just done that. Oh, I forgot I need to actually activate all of these. Then we can sell them and get some of our money back. Done that top one. We have not yet done this one. When the game first came out, learning new abilities and learning things took forever. They've actually sped it up by like 3 times what it originally was, because it was so slow. And every item that you saw in a vendor, you had to actively go through and do this to. Otherwise, you didn't know what it was. It was so painful. I'm so glad that they fixed the problem. Because yeah, it was not enjoyable in the slightest. I got, what are these? When did I get those? Oh damn, he drippy. Let's go back to my black boots. Thank you very much. Quickly get all of these out of the way, learn them all so I can sell them all, make some space back in my bag, get a little bit more money back. Hopefully, now that I've progressed the main story a little bit, I'll be able to go back to my camp and I'll be able to find some more of the Grey Mains. I need 10 camp members to be able to go on a mission. And I currently only have 9. Because of the main story, I think they were blocked. And that's why I wasn't able to go and get another one. I'm hoping now that I've just actively sought the main story out, that would fix that problem. But, you know, we'll have to see. Get some iron along the way. The cat can pick that up because that's for them. Oh, damn. Sorry, animals, but I need all the hide that I can get. Yep, goblin treasure. That allows me to get multiple skins per each one. Very sorry that I just had to slaughter everything there. It is much like Assassin's Creed. You actively need resources to go through. And meat and stuff like that. Plus you donate it to your camp and you can continue progressing that way. I don't actively just go and annihilate everything that I see. Oh shit, I didn't realize you could kill the babies. Oh, bruh. I know, right? I'm sorry. The blade that I have gives me double everything that I skin as well, so that's really cool. That might actually be a cave over there. No, I think it's just a weird rock formation. We're gonna check it out just to be safe. Yeah, weird rock formation. And we're gonna try this waterfall while we're here. May as well double check every waterfall that you go near, because you never know what is going to let you behind and what will not. Ow. Especially considering this one is so... Bruh, I wasn't even that close to it. I was way too close to it. For the waterfalls, you very much like physics. You can't just walk behind a waterfall, which is really, really cool. You've actively got to use the stab ability to break the water. Hey, little tip, there is a small rock stack next to the waterfalls. See, I didn't know if it was all waterfalls, because I've gone through some that haven't had the rock stack, Emma. But thank you very much for the tip. I found one earlier, and I was like, eh, and I tried it, and I got through. So now I just try all of them on the end case, especially the ones that you can stand in. Because... who knows? Might end up jumping through it. What have we got over here? Just a little barn. Nothing too crazy. Do I have a teleport around here? Surely there's a teleport somewhere in this vicinity. I'm gonna trek this way. No, don't be. Don't be at all. It was just a random fluke that I came across one. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and stab it. And behind it, I think that's where I got the golden boots from. This is abandoned camp, and it is currently occupied. I was looking for a teleport. I don't actively want to wage war to them currently. That is a mosquito in my room. Ah, I'm gonna die. Where did it go? Where did it go? Maybe it's not a mosquito. Maybe it's a really tiny little moth. Alright, well, I might die. I might not die. We will see. If I do, it was the mosquito. Can you let my family know that the mosquito did it? Cool. Main mission is somewhat moved ahead. Let's go back to our camp. Let's see if we can... No. Why? Really cool feature. Allows you to send all your people on missions from here. However, if I want to teleport, I still have to use the same button to look at that. And I open it up way too many times thinking There is a mosquito. No, it's fine. I opened it up way too many times thinking that I'm going to teleport next minute. Oi, you're who I want to talk to. Give me another mission.
Even if I never run again, I've got no regrets.
Damn it. He's the guy that needs to tell me where I need to go to get more people. Provisions, man. You're
You could
actively
fatten the count's
spending my
funds through
money
their
like
trading.
no tomorrow. Are you guys going to actively start getting some more money in the camp? Yep, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. They can go. I will keep one of them. I don't need to keep all of them. Cooking oil. Spear can go. I don't need that shit. The beans can go. Why do you want a medium fly? Like, you can have the medium fly, but like, that's, and they just want, you want everything. You're greedy. Okay, so attack +1, 4 damage to walkers. Nothing crazy there. We can move on. I'll keep it. What do you have? Spirit Siphon, level 1. When did I get that? Oh, when I beat the stag boss. For such a weird mask, this mask is worth like 13 silver. That's ridiculously expensive in game. This bug is gonna die. I think I got it. I think I got it. No, I'm just tripping balls. Anyway.
You got any good comeback when you've more stuff to leave
Bruh,
with me?
I keep filling your little thing up like crazy. You're the one that's actively meant to be, like, using them sparingly. I want one more camp member. Can I not have one more camp member so I can send them on this damn mission to get me a carriage? Am I just being a bitch? Do I actively need to go and get the best carriage? Yes. Yes, I do. What are we even talking about? It's the second best carriage, but what are we even talking about? Why not get the best one? It's going to tell me I need to get a smaller one first. I can guarantee. I'll Google it and it will be like, no, you need to get the smaller one before it allows you to get the bigger one. I don't want the smaller one. I want the bigger one. Dispatcher. No, I do need 10. I actively need 10 to get this
The
done.
end of my tether.
Looking for someone to join your journey?
Which one is it? None of those. Must have gone past. Nope. Nope. This one. See, I'm trying to get a decent one. Actually, I can get the freight wagon. Let's get the freight wagon. I need to call back all of these people.
Looking for someone to join your journey?
What are you doing? You've got 7 hours left and you get 8 hours, 13 hours. Do we just rest
Remember,
for a hot second?
there's no
I reckon
mission in
we
this
just do a
world we'll
long
turn
rest
down.
and call them all back.
Enough.
That way we can reset everyone. And go and get this damn wagon. Once we get the wagon, then we can continue on our journey. I reckon then we'll be able to get more of our homies coming into our base. Because currently we're capped at 9. We've got to continue this. moving forward the camp. Manage the comrades.
Any particular person in mind?
So let's cancel that. Now that we've got the reward, cancel and cancel.
I was about to ask
mission
you when you were heading
dispatch. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want to go into there. We want the... this one. Can't make the good one, which is a bit sucky, but we can make this one. So let's make this one. We need a construction and we need 8 other people. 5, 6, 7, 8. Skill requirement not met. What skill requirement did we not meet? I don't have a little... No, so I can't yet. How do I get...
And if you need a
more
particular someone, I'll
people?
arrange it for you.
I need somebody with a
We'll
cog
need
skill.
hard reserves to face winter's bite.
However, the dude isn't giving me any
I've
more
been waiting for
missions
you.
to go and find people.
Nothing pressing to do. Might as well nap.
That's really rather annoying. I will not lie, chat. That is painful. Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. We will just have to continue moving. Well, I can't send you there yet, and I really didn't want to continue doing the actual main mission. Guess we can return here. We'll get whatever reward this is for, because we've completed his side of the thing. Maybe we'll come across a loafer cat as well. We'll pick up the loafer cat and just bring it home with us. I also will need to check out when our investments are ready. I think I said 41 at around 1 o'clock, but I cannot remember. Because it might have been 40 and I might have been tripping. If it was 40, we're very, very close. Yeah, 41 and 6 hours. So we've still got some time. And I spent a lot of money just now.
Money is a noble thing.
Yeah, no shit. I could probably go and steal some more if I really feel like it. It wasn't really on the agenda.
What's going on?
I feel like I shouldn't have spoken
Are
to
you the
this guy.
Greymane?
Yes, I'm the
a
Greymane.
servant of Baron Alfonso's. I've been sent by his lordship. He requests that you would meet with him. There's a matter of urgency he wishes to discuss. Could you please make your way to Linecrest Manor?
I guess I can.
All right.
As soon as possible. Well, now I'm not going to go there at all. Oh, we can stop talking? Cool. There was a circus here, and I continued the story, and I didn't realize that the circus was just going to disappear. So it's very sad that there is now no circus. Because it was kind of lively, and the town looked kind of more bustling, more alive. Not to say that it isn't already, but it was just kind of cool, seeing all the circus people around. The circus is in Dominius, so I can just go back there at any point in time. But everyone attacks me in Dominius. Yeah, the festival. Welcome on in, Nick. I didn't realize that it was just going to disappear that quickly, but I guess after the boss fight that we had, it makes sense that it's gone. They definitely wouldn't want the Dominius people hanging around after they unleashed that massive thing in town. James, welcome on in. This is called Crimson Desert. Cool armor, thank you. It's a bit of a mix between 2 armor sets. The Frost Lynch King style, and something else. The Dark Marksman. But yeah, a little bit of a mix of combination of armor sets. I'm interested in getting the Assassin's Creed gauntlets. They don't do the stabby stab, but your gauntlets actively have like little blades and stuff on them, so that's super cool. I will probably endeavor to go out of my way to get them. I'm glad I found you. I was thinking about getting this game. Honestly, I love it. I am 60 something hours into the game. I've barely left the main area. It is ginormous. Is that the set where you go to the north? Yeah, so I went, there was 2. There's one down this way. Is it down that way? Yeah. And then one up north. Trekking a long distance to get them. But well worth it. Then the armor shield, the shield is from Dominius, because I just couldn't put up with having like a bright gold shield or a wooden shield on my back anymore. So I was like, no, I need something more. So I found this lovely guy to kind of fit it all together. There we go. Now we're kind of in the light, so you can see it a little bit better. Nope, you cannot. It is still gloomy, and it does not want to show you. You know, absolutely so cool. There, and I was going to color it. I had myself looking like Dr. Doom earlier. I got a little bit bored of that. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you.
Incredible! The house
I got the
is finally
Darkbringer
restored.
earlier.
Well done.
What a sword. It
I'll be
slaps.
hailed as the finest builder in the village.
There's the boss that's
And
basically
Duke
Itachi
Celeste
Uchiha
will
that
surely
just
be
like
glad to hear the
obliterates your
news.
your graphics
You've
card
done
with
fine
crows.
work.
They just
Excellent.
attack you
Your
from every
reward,
way, which
as
an
promised.
angle. I want
Well met,
to
you
beat
cunt.
him so I can get the crow ability, so I can add it onto another weapon, whether it be this beastie sword or something different, because whilst the orbs are going everywhere, so are the crows, so you're like double dipping and just annihilating. That's the plan, at least, because you can pull things apart with the witch now that I've unlocked her. Yes, let me in. I will not steal from the fireplace. I've already
to see ya.
stolen from the fireplace.
Yes.
His lordship told me to send you to him as soon as you arrived.
Good. I could have
He's
just
waiting
broken
for
in
you.
if I really wanted to. Your security is...
He's in his study upstairs. Go on in.
But James, if you think about getting the game, honestly, I cannot recommend it more.
Everyone knows goblins are
Omar,
coming.
welcome. Hello. Welcome back.
Hello to you. How can I help you?
Yeah. Cannot recommend the game more. I haven't found a game that's hooked me like this in a very long time. Omar, you came through not too long ago. I remember you. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. Can I get the book first? No, we're gonna go straight into a cutscene.
It's all right. I asked for this meeting.
I'll cut you down, boy.
See to my
Last
request.
boss on the witch quest line
be
destroyed
quick
me
about
last
it.
night.
My
May
lord.
give it another go. Honestly, Nick, there are so many bosses that have
finally
annihilated me.
here.
It hasn't even. It's
I
so
was
funny.
told
I
you were looking for me.
am
You
so
strike me as just the one we need to help with our
like
bandit troubles.
at the beginning of the game, and I'm still
Hernan
getting
has had its share
slaughtered by
of
them.
brutes.
I'm just
If none
finishing
had
Ghost
dared
of
cross House
Yotai, and I'll play this
Alfonso,
next. Oh,
Not with our
Ghost of
name made by
Tsushima
a
was
spear.
such a good game.
Until
I
now,
never got Yotai
the
for
Bleed
whatever
Bandits are raising
reason.
an
I
army
just
of
didn't.
their own. And worse still,
It's
they've
definitely on my
stolen the
list of
family
things to
spear
get.
manual.
Probably Tsushima
My
was
son Graham went to reclaim
the
it.
last time a game
But he's
hooked
gone
me
silent.
outside
But
of
the rest of
Skyrim
my
that I
men
wanted to
serving
like
the
just
Duke.
annihilate my way through.
I find myself in need of your aid.
Even Assassin's Creed games recently
Still no word from him.
haven't
Something
had
must
any
have
kind of
happened.
impact as much as this.
Bring Graham back to
And
me,
I'm
and you'll be well rewarded.
a ridiculous fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise. I got nothing is true, everything is permitted on my rib cage. But yeah, no, this game is phenomenal. I will gotta stomp you. Well, we just kind of got a couple of different quest lines through there, depending on what I decide to do. Odyssey was the last one that I loved. Creed 2 and Brotherhood are my childhood. Honestly, Creed 2 and Brotherhood with Ezio Auditore slap. Like, that whole game slaps. Such a great game. The last Creed that I actively played, I don't even think I played the most recent one, which is so sad. Valhalla was okay. Definitely they did well, but it wasn't there, right? Like, they went a little bit skewish. I'm glad that they've taken a step back. They've like reset themselves and they're ready to go again and do the game's justice rather than just throwing it out there. I actually had a side quest that I wanted to do. Let's go and do that first. How has my day been, Omar? My day's been pretty alright, thank you. Went and got a Switch 2 so I can play the damn new friggin' Pokemon game. Been doing that and playing this pretty much all day. It's Easter, so I've had 3 days off in a row, which it's just something that never happens. I never get time off from my work, so that has been amazing.
I wonder if they're after the locals.
What? He wanted me to go 1,300 meters the opposite direction? Bro, your carriage broke down over here, and your wife is over here? That's a solid distance. Teleport. You got a long way to walk with that broken carriage of yours. Pocopia's the name? I don't know. Whatever the new one where you play as Ditto is. Pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of like Animal Crossing, but Pokemon. It's nice and vibey. I could have just got on my damn horse. Why am I running the distance when I have a horse to ride? This horse with the drippiest of manes. Oi! Come back here. There's a jet black legendary horse. Like, this is a legendary horse in its own. But there's a jet black one, and I kind of want to go out of my way to get that. But then there's also, like, a wolf and a bear, which, like, fight. The wolf fights with you in battle after you get off from riding it. So that's probably the next one that I need to go for. But there's a whole quest line for it.
This cloth. My husband was meant to bring it.
Yes, and he's stuck underneath a carriage. He
Can't believe
also
he had an
told
accident on the
me
way. Thank goodness
that
he's all right.
he's never coming back.
Thanks to you, I
And
can
that I
finish
should
what
take
I was
care of you.
making.
I haven't got to the flying blimp part yet. There should be blimps here that I can get into and fly around. But obviously it's much further down the quest line. There's also jetpacks and shit. Like, this game, they were just like, no, we're not saying no to anything. And you can't see in this region, but there are giant blimps and stuff as well. They went all out for this damn game. That was that mini quest done. What else do I have around here in terms of mini quests? Done what I have in that one. I've got 2 more bounties that I need to bring back. They're all done. Let's go look for Alfa Romeo Graham Alfredo. I don't know. Where are you? Oh, at least there's a teleport somewhat close to him. Oh, this is actively the mission that I needed to go to. We're fine. We're in a good spot. I didn't realize that it was... This isn't even a main mission, which is the best part. I want to complete as much of the side stuff as I can before I stream on the main game. I feel like it'll put me in too many boss fights that I'm just not ready for. Not even close to being ready for. There's some supersonic way that I like to move really fast. I just have not figured it out yet. I gotta look up a tutorial for that. I'm from Australia. Gold Coast, Australia.
I needed a good sweat.
See, this would be so cool with crows and the orbs going on at the same time. I'm Australia too. Why are you up so late? Well, my actual day job is night manager, and I normally don't get home until well after midnight anyway. So my live time is after that. So I'm awake normally until about 4 AM anyway. So the best time to stream. America is waking up. Why are you down there? How are you still alive after that fall? The hell? Night manager, did you say? Yes, night manager. Of a very big warehouse. That's the best way to put it. What game is this? This is Crimson Desert. Welcome on in. How do I say your name? Vula? Vuli? I just butchered your name. I'm so sorry.
What do you want?
But like my normal day consists of 3 PM till about midnight, 1, 2 AM, depending on when we decide that we can go home because everything's done. For it to open in the morning and go through it all again. Pain in the ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't worry. I'll look for the manual.
I've heard they've taken the manual,
Boy's got
torn
drip.
it up, and hidden its pages in various locations. I doubt those ruffians will give it up so easily. Be on your guard.
Ruffians. It's pretty much what Australia is. We are ruffians. The game Dragon is Crimson Desert. Brand new out. A little bit of mix between Skyrim, Elden Ring, Red Dead Redemption. All the best parts of all of them put together, and no idea was ever said no to. And the coolest part is you get drippy cats and dogs. Like, and you can have up to 30. Up to 30 dogs and cats with drip. What more can you want? You do load it up through Steam, but it's offline as far as I know. I'm not actually playing anything that requires internet. It's got like the updates and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure it's all offline. The cat is already enough. Jelly, welcome on in. It is Crimson Desert. It's only been out for a little bit now. Phenomenal. You can get fat cats too. They're called loafy cats. You pat them like 5 times, feed them a little bit of meat every now and again, and in 2 days you've got animals that cruise around with you. They loot the bodies of your enemies and stuff like that, so you don't even have to go around and loot everything. So the moment that you get the game, thank you very much for the follow, Dragon. The moment that you get the game, go and get yourself an animal. Do you have a cat? I've got 2 cats in real life. I've got a Norwegian forest cat and then a Burmese-ish ragdoll bitzer, and her name is Junie. And then the Norwegian forest cat is Misty. But cat, phenomenal. The only thing that I don't like is you can't name them. If you could name the cats, that'd be fantastic. But like there are stray animals everywhere, and you just go up and start patting the stray animals, and then they're yours. Like this doggo, if I wanted, mine. Both of them I raised from pretty close to kittens. So Misty I found in a paddock with a kind of, what do you call a pod of cats? Pod of cats? I don't think that's the right word for it. A colony of cats. And I trapped her and a couple of others, gave them to the Welfare League, and then I adopted her out. And then Juniper, we adopted from a shelter as a young-ish cat. Oh no, she would have been pretty kitten-ish as well, so yes to both. What are we up to? We're just cruising now. Let's actually set ourselves a goal. I kind of want to go and steal some more money. If she comes on into the room, by all means. Normally Misty is at my feet and she's chunky. And I would just grab her and show you, but she is chunky. Let's see if I've got a photo handy of both of them. Where's a good photo of... Yeah, that'll do. Let's see if it's even gonna work, because sometimes the screens don't like... Yep, so that's Misty. She's just chunky. It's not even gonna load. It's too busy looking at my face. Big, fluffy cat. Thank you very much for the tofu cat. Friggin' adorable. Love the aesthetic. We'll have to look into it. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, Jelly, for the follow as well. Now, see, doggo. If I want a doggo, my doggo. It's actually a really cool system. So I've got a white dog as well, and he has drip. He's got little plated armor. Hello, doggo. But there are legendary mounts as like a bear, a polar bear, a stag, a giant chicken, and a wolf. I want the wolf. If I get the wolf, then I will be cruising around on a giant wolf for days. For days. It fights with you in battle as well, so it's even cooler. What is that? Armor. That legitimately has... Oh, wait. Never mind. I was going to say it's got no skills. Bandit disguise. We'll keep one of those. I might need a bandit disguise at some point in time. The weight of the legacy. Find the first part of the manual. Find the second part. Find the third. That seems like it's going to be too excessive. However, there is a quest right here for one of my comrades. Let's do that. I just got the game. 999. Are you enjoying it? Because I'm absolutely loving it.
Looking at me with bright, hopeful eyes.
Choking on my own self. Damn.
Should just keep waiting here. Clueless.
I have played like 60 something hours of the game, and I am still only in Act 5, which is still considered a tutorial.
I already know getting attached.
It's not until you get to like Act 6 that...
Why don't you take her?
They consider the tutorial even remotely...
Could be trained to sniff out enemies.
Like, over. 61 hours I currently have in the game since it came out. I'm not familiar with these types of games. I am not either. This is the first time I've played a game like this. I played Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, which people are saying that is very close. I love searching around, but too much to do. I agree. The game is so large, with everything that's in it. I pretty much started off by wanting to look drippy, so I just went and found the drippiness that I could. And then I wanted a cat that was also drippy. But the game just is forever taking me in every way, which way. Wait. Why is the quest line still here? Where is the mission for her? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, take the dog. Take in the dog that has lost its owner. The game is actually making me get the doggo. That's fine. Let's have the doggo. Try to search and loot everything, but I get too distracted, but definitely loving the game. I agree. I could not agree with you more. I had somebody come in and help me out yesterday to find some stuff, and honestly, to like find even just green dye so I could look like Dr. Doom was a mission and a half. The lengths that I had to go to get that, crazy. I'm gonna carry my cat, that way I can't steal the meat from this dog, because the dog is looking hungry. Don't you dare run off from me, doggo. I'm about to feed you and give you food. If you leave, it is legitimately a quest. Thank you very much for the follow, James. I wish I can show you my cat. Hey, I've got a Discord, you're more than welcome to join that. Where is all of my raw meat? I've got plenty of it, but where? Where have I... Is it in here? It is in here. Tough meat. Let's just drop you some tough meat. There you go, doggo. Eat the meat. That means I've got to come back again in 12 hours to be able to befriend it, because you've got to pat it 5 times and then feed it like 2 or 3 times each day. And then you can only get it so far. You've got to come back the next day to be able to get it again. The butcher chick that gives you a quest to make fish stew. I got the quest, went to cook it. The fish stew quest was actually really good because you become friends with her insanely fast. And then when you level up your camp more, you can then sell stuff to her through your camp, and she gives you like a better deal, which is awesome. Then accidentally punch the cauldron. Please tell me you didn't blow up the cauldron. And made the wrong stew. That's mighty unfortunate. Alright, are we there yet, doggo? That is at max friendship today. If we're at max friendship today, that's fine. Yep, awesome. Let's go up here, let's sleep, or wait at the next cauldron. Go back this way. That way we can come back and make the doggo be our friend very, very quickly. We're kind of lucky that it's already midday, so if we wait the 12 hours, we can go and get the dog straight away. But we digress.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to grace you with my presence in this game. Sorry, cat, you've got to get down so I can wait at the cauldron. Why are there flies everywhere? That is disgusting. I didn't realize there was flies everywhere. I'm not buying meat from her ever again. I will, for sure.
I don't want your pity.
Let me find it first. Give me a second. Why? No, I can't. I've already rested too much. God damn it. Excuse me? You're lucky I don't know the haymaker move yet, otherwise you would have just got gutter stomped into the next dimension. Oh, I've got to wait 12 in-game hours before I can get the dog. Alright, that's fine. Let's go and do something else, because we're not fatigued enough to be able to get the doggo. That's really, really annoying. That's okay. What other quests do we have? Donate more silver, you greedy bastard. My biggest problem is I've got upgrades that I can use to get better abilities or start unlocking things. I don't know what I want to spend them on. And because of that, I've just got them sitting there ready to go until I decide where I'm spending them. I kind of am just like hoarding them, and I do this in every game that I play. Why have you been retaken over? Oh, no, that's just because I couldn't figure out how to get in there the first time. But why are you red now? You won't, there was never any enemies there to start with. Anyway, yeah, I never know what to spend my stuff on, so I just hoard it. Every single game I play, I do it the exact same. It is a nasty habit of mine. I end up essentially just like hard locking myself to beginner character because I don't know where I want to spend my stuff, because I'm like, if I spend it too soon then I'll never know, or I might miss out on a really good build. And luckily you can reset your stuff pretty easily in this game, but it's still not what I want to do. I want to mid-max and be ready to mid-max. Now, we're about to go to the cat city, which is essentially just full of cats. Home to cats everywhere. Be on the lookout for a fat, black, loafy cat, because if I can come across a fat, black, loafy cat, then we're going to get that cat. That's what we'll go out of our way to get that cat. I bought the dye from you the other day, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did.
You can count on me for...
Yeah, I did.
You can count on me for
what a
perfect
good
dye
Khajiit.
work.
Does anybody remember the old Skyrim Khajiits? This is like the better version in every way, shape, or form. See, how much better is that? Too funny. Too funny. I make myself laugh. Oh, it's 4 AM. Luckily, I have the day off. Ah, I just clicked a button I shouldn't have clicked. Luckily, I have the day off. Oh, but 4 AM. Goddamn. What do you reckon, fam? Another 20 minutes? How much do you reckon we can get done in 20 minutes?
I can sound like a kitten. Wanna hear?
You can sound like a kitten. Interesting. I want a fat black cat. An orange being an orange. 100% accurate. Normal size cats. There are kittens as well, but I haven't even come across a kitten yet. Oh, there's some black ones. Not Lofi though. We need Lofi. Why? Because I want a massive tomcat sitting on my shoulder in the drippiest of drips so we can match and be aesthetically pleasing together. White cat. Skinny black. A white just being a white. For everyone that has not seen a Lofi cat yet, you're missing out. Skinny black, skinny orange. See, my cat came up to me and I was like, you're the one. I was trying to get a black cat at the start, and this little patchwork kitten came up to me and I was like, done, you're my cat now. Why is it being so challenging to find the color that I want? It's because cats choose you, not the other way around. Who am I looking for? This guy over here.
Oh, look, a stranger! Hello, how did you get in? Oh, I've got something to ask you.
Could you guys stop shooting me with your little toxin that kept putting me to sleep?
Enough! Stop being silly spruce!
What's happening here?
Seriously? Look, I need to know. Does this place really exist? Well, you came from outside, didn't you?
What place is it? Give me more context.
Adventure journal.
A big, grand adventure! I said quit it, little brain! So, is there...
Perhaps. There might be.
Really? You heard them? We should go and look for it! Our adventure begins! Ha!
Bro, you just sent, like, children off into the wilderness. They're going to get kidnapped. That was the quest. I finished it by just saying, yes, go on your merry way. Surely that... I came all this way for that? What? One individual seems particularly concerned about the who suddenly disappeared. That's because they just went on a mission that for whatever reason, told them to go on. Because that seemed like the best option at the time. Bruh. Are you good there?
Those little troublemakers.
Oh shit, what did I just learn? Oh no, they're just looking at the electricity.
Why
I thought
are
I
they so
actually
desperate
learned
to see
an
the
ability just
outside
then.
world?
Nope.
They only end up causing chaos when they wander off. If it's not too much trouble, could you send any you happen to run into back here?
Yep, copy. It was my fault that they
Alright.
left in the first place. My
You
bad.
will? Maybe you should take this. It seems to have filled their heads with thoughts of wild adventures.
I didn't stop them. I will gladly have the book. What's in the book? What knowledge do I just pick up? Cannot sell. Knowledge acquired. Let's use it. It's raining. Good thing I mowed my lawn. Mystic waterfalls of life where radiant flowers grow. A child lost wandering in the forest misstepped and fell below the cliff and said to have mother. Awesome.
You're
So
being weird.
they've gone looking for a lovely flower.
I don't
patch.
like this.
I don't like it either because it's somehow become my problem. It's not black, but it's loafy and it's grey. Oh my god. Hello. A big grey Tom? I mean, close enough. My cat got jealous. It's like, bitch, you patting another cat that's not me? We're gonna throw hands. I will send you the link, I promise. It might just be after the stream, but I'll shoot you a message with it in it. The Loafer Cat's already at 45. Did I pick this cat up prior and give it pats? Alright, I'm still able to give it pats. Can I just keep patting this cat? Is there a glitch happening right now?
Hi. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
You're not supposed to talk to anybody, because that's how everybody else got sent on a magical mission that I didn't endorse at all. If I drop meat here, there are going to be so many cats that are going to come and try and steal the meat. I just want this cat here. Let's drop it in the process of dropping meat. Thank you very much for the share, Apple user. It's unfortunate that you have the Apple parasite. Oi! Oh, far out. They didn't even want the meat that I just dropped. My cat's like, bet. And the cat ran off and disappeared. So I'm gonna have to come back and try and track that damn cat back again. I want to visit this place in real life. It's paradise. Right, James? This place is amazing. It's so peaceful besides the children's spirit sprite things. I'm not a kid person. Just putting that out there. Putting that out into the world. I'm not a child person. I would do it for the cats. 100% would do it for the cats. But it would be... I would suffer greatly. Let's go and track some of these people down. Your cat in the game, when you were talking about the cats. I know! My cat in the game was so mad that I was trying to get another cat. It was like, you're gonna cheat on me and take that cat, and then I will be left at the camp. I saw it, and that's why it jumped on my shoulder to remind me who's boss, which is what any good cat should do, to be honest. Where are these little shit? Or is this just a mystery quest that I just accepted? It's a... Don't tell me it's a mystery quest. Come on. No, cool. I can actively click on it and it will tell me where I need to go. Do I have a teleport close to there? Not particularly. Do I want to go... I'm going to go upstream. We may as well liberate that while we're at it. The wolf trackers, though, they're a bit beefy, so I'm not really wanting to go out of my way to have to verse them. But we'll just have to give it a go. We'll have to, do we do a wide berth around them? I reckon we could probably just do a wide berth around them. We don't even have to worry about them. We can just bypass them completely. Horse, let's go. Actually, screw it. Catch you later, Omar. Thank you very much. I will send you that link. I reckon we can beat them. I reckon we can, chat. Nah, see? The little beaches. We got this. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I take it back. I take it back. No, actually, we're fine. People have like full abyss artifact farms, which is pretty much what you need to level up your weapons and your skills. Especially considering you technically have 3 characters you need to start leveling up. I haven't even touched the other 2, so I really need to start working on them. Otherwise, I'm going to be shit out of luck when I have to play as them. What's the bet that there's going to be a boss here? I feel like this is a boss area, and I'm going to get my boss. The fact that they all have guns is so unfair. Diana, she gets guns, and she can use like muskets and stuff like that. She's really quite powerful if you use her well, and she has like this almost infinite fly ability, which is pretty cool. Touch my breath. I don't use the focus anywhere near as much as I should. There's like a whole meditate ability that you've got. I barely touch it. Let myself breathe for a little bit. How many people are there? Still got 50% to go before it's even remotely liberated. And there is a massive wad of people up over here. God damn. let the wolves out? Can I let the wolves out? Surely I can let the wolves out and they will fight for me. Yeah, I'll let them out and they will not fight for me. Ow, ow, ow. I don't think that wolf is going to fight for me, but, you know, we'll try. I'm giving up on that. That was too hard to learn now. Way too much shit happening. Bruh. Am I not? What game is this? Welcome on in. This is Crimson Desert. It is pretty new out. It's a little bit of a Skyrim cross Elden Ring creation by something. I know the company, just for whatever reason at 4 AM in the morning I'm not able to think of what it's called. Pearl Abyss, there we go. Welcome on in. I'm 60 hours in and I'm still pretty much in the tutorial. Yo Kent, how we doing? Welcome on through. Still 26% of this place needs to be liberated. Far out. How many more guys are here? Can you stop shooting? Like, chill, yeah? Just a little bit. Kent with the first in chat. Wolf tracker flow. The cool thing is my cat is just picking up everything that's around. Everything that has been dropped by all of the guys that I'm just annihilating, my cat is actively going and picking up. Getting a cat or a dog straight away is the very first thing that you have to do in the game. Before you do anything else, make sure you get a cat or dog. I just hit him so hard I knocked the clothes off of his back. I have an ability where I can like slash and do like this massive like following slash. I just cannot remember how to do it. I see you're in to the action side of the game while most of the others are, I keep seeing getting a cat army of their own. I only have one cat and one dog so far. The need, want, and desire to get more is so very high. However, what I want most is a big, chunky, black loafy cat. Once I get the black loafy cat, then I will start my animal army. Why I want a loafy black cat? So it can sit up on my shoulder and then we can have the drip together. I'll get a little fit. It can go with my fit. Drippiness. I have yet to see a loaf black cat. I've seen a grey black cat, like a grey loaf, but definitely not a black loaf. So that is very, very sad. The moment I find a black loaf, I will take it home and it will be my black loaf. But until then, we've just got to keep searching. Hopefully one of these random villages that I walk into will just have a black loafy cat and then it's mine. Why are we not working? There we go. Thank you. The butcher chick that gives you... Wait, that's such an old... Why is that only just reappearing now? I knew something was going wrong. I knew it. Aha, there we go. That's better. For whatever reason, the lovely black and white app decided to have a conniption. I wasn't planning on liberating that area. I was planning on going and doing this quest. But liberating... comes first, I guess. There is a chest on top of that. Let's like, we're gonna go for a little bit more. Fly. Oh gosh, that's a hurdy spring. That's an ouchie. Oh, I almost just died. Holy jeebus. Did anybody see my health? I was on death's door. And I don't have any. We almost just fainted to a goddamn spring. We made it through that entire onslaught of people, and we almost passed out to the goddamn spring. Don't go near it. Why the fuck did it roll that way? Just gonna fly on in and land on top of it. That was freaking rude. 7 iron ore and some sturdy hide. Not even anything cool. The place was killing me for standing too close to it, and all I got was a bit of hide. What a rort. What an absolute rort. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for dropping by. Should just get on my horse. It's going to be so much quicker if I just call my horse. I need to go... What game is this, Adam? This is Crimson Desert. It's pretty new out on the market. Phenomenal game. Have zero complaints other than the fact that there are no elves in a fantasy game. Because why? We've got every other critter. We've got goblins and orcs and giant humanoid things, but no elf? What is that? Also, what are these? Is this a ruby? I've got garnets, but that doesn't look like the garnets that I have gotten before. Better than Red Dead. I played Undead Nightmare 2. Undead Nightmare, whatever it was. And it kind of gave me PTSD, so I didn't really play a lot. Oh, the Bloodstones, of course. I completely forgot that these things existed. I didn't play a lot of Red Dead. However, this by far has been the best game that I've picked up in easy the last 10 years. It's a bit of a cross between Skyrim and Elden Ring, with the Red Dead open worldness to it. All in all, considering what Red Dead is to what this is, they're in two different leagues all of its own. Because this is so... I'm walking into a boss battle. I'm not going up there. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that, Adam. Just because of how very different both of them are. This looks like a boss battle. This is a boss battle. I feel it. Nope, nothing's attacked me yet. This has to be a boss battle. I'm about to get absolutely bodied. No? My inventory is full, of course. What do I don't need in here? Let's drop the torch, and let's drop the torch. And then, oh, easy. Let's just open some of the gold, the copper pouches that we have. That solves the inventory problem. What did I just use? I don't know what the hell I just equipped or used. Yeah, shit, I have no clue. Hey, did I put on a hat? Did I do something different? Everything seems to be the same. All right, whatever. That, plenty of room. Hey, that was a good find. What do they do? 4% damage to mighty foes, equipable on weapons, gloves, and footwear, and then 2% crit rate against plate armor. Interesting. All of those things you can add to your weapons, so you can basically get different weapon drops from different bosses, pull the weapons apart, and then combine them all together to create one big, insane, powerful weapon. And play the game however you want to play with whatever abilities you want to go for, which is such a cool idea. Currently, the sword that I have shoots out golden orbs when fighting, when using heavy attacks, and then there's basically Itachi Uchiha, which will do the same thing with his weapon. If I can combine them, then I get crows plus those gold orbs attacking things, and it's just going to be an onslaught of extra damage that the enemies aren't going to be ready for. I don't have any space in my bag. If I go down there, I'm going to pick up so much crap, and I'm going to run out of the little space that I have. Is there a fast teleport anywhere close to here that I can get to save me having to walk back here? I bet you there isn't. There probably is over here. Oh, wait. Wait. This might just be the unique... Oh, no, don't jump. It might just be the unique area, but there is one of those clouded sections on the map, which generally means that there's something here. Oh, no, it's going to be the actual mission area. Well, there is a tiny little cave. Let's see what's in the cave, and then we will decide whether we're going to... There is nothing in the cave. It is just a... They baited me with a nothing cave. Rude. I can't see a fast travel down there, and I don't actively want to go down there to continue the storyline with no bag space, and I have plenty of bag space. I've just picked up so much shit because we did that massive fight. So looks like we're going to have to go back to the camp anyway. And we also need to see how far away our investments are in the bank, because I can't be losing 50% of my investments. That'll suck ass if I have forgotten to go back in time. Oh, what time do we need to go back? 41, day 41 at like... Okay, we've still got at least half a day before our investments are ready. But we will need to go and sell some shit. Probably just dump it in our camp provisions so that way we can use it over there. I don't actively need money. As long as my investments keep paying. Yeah, 20 hours to go. We're good. Yeah, we're up like $5,000. 5,000 silver on my last investment, so we should be good. Just dumping everything into the camp provisions, because yeah, we're full of just crap. It's just crap. I should store a bunch of those random things as well, that way, just to make some space. Well, on that note, guys, it is 4:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed because I do actively need some sleep. The plan will be to go live again this evening. Thank you very much, James, for the crown. I appreciate that so very much. Yeah, the plan will be to go live this evening. I'll keep you guys updated. There is a Discord. You can follow the links, all that kind of crap, to join that if you do want to. Otherwise, I thank you for your time and hanging around. We'll continue the story and hopefully end up getting somewhere other than just doing loops around Hernan's. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Have a fantastic day, morning, lunch, brunch, afternoon tea, and all things in between. I will see you guys in about 20 hours.